Today I want to show you my build that I've been using for Glassway, and it's super easy, and this build absolutely destroys everything inside of Glassway, making this Nightfall or GM an absolute breeze. Look how easy this overload dies. I'm featuring a bow called the Monarque, and I'm also got something else to show you. This machine gun, honestly, this machine gun absolutely rinses in this GM. Look how strong this machine gun is. Absolutely pops heads everywhere you go. The machine gun in question is from the DSC raid. It's called the Commemoration. I've got Feeding Frenzy and Rampage on there. It's an adaptive frame. It's got Void Burn on there, and like I said, you get it from the DSC raid. It's going to be craftable next season, but let me tell you something, this absolutely destroys things in this GM. It's so good. The Nightfall itself, Glassway's got a Void Burn in there, and like I said, this machine gun's void, and it really just pops heads everywhere you go, and it just makes things super easy. I'm pairing that with a chest piece called Gryfalcons, which gives you 35% damage increase, and on top of that I'm using a tether that absolutely rinses champs on top of that as well. So I'll just start off with the weapons. It's Le Monarque. It is one of the parts of the build. This isn't needed, but it just makes things super easy. What it does, it's a void bow, and it fires arrows that do poison damage over time. Again, that's void burn, so we're going to take an advantage of that void modifier. And I'm also running Gryfalcons Hauberk. This does a load of stuff, but the main thing that we're going to concentrate on is the damage. Every time you come out of your invisibility, whether it's from your smoke bomb or your dodge, you're going to get a 35% damage increase. That is going to help your Le Monarque really good. And as you'll see in the clips, I'm constantly coming in and out of my invisibility all the time. I'm always proccing that 35% damage increase, and it makes things really easy. You'll see there on that bottom left, that damage bonus or damage boost. That's what I'm getting from the Gryfalcons. You're going to see that all the time whenever I'm coming in and out of my invisibility. This is what you'll see me doing, and I'm just taking advantage of the Le Monarque poison arrows. It also, with the Gryfalcons, it does actually improve the tick damage from the poison as well, and the actual crit damage. Now, I've got a clip to show you here with regarding the Gryfalcons and the Le Monarque in this GM. It's more of a little tip. The Le Monarque actually goes through the shield of these Hydras, the little one and the big one. So it's super helpful. And then in this clip here, you'll just see the damage increase, what I wanted to show you. So I've got my Gryfalcons procs at the moment. I've just come out with my invisibility, and you're going to see some numbers of 737. And then now I'm not invisible. The Gryfalcons bonus has run out, and you're going to see it drop down to 546. So just having that increase against that Hydra really helps. It's going to make things a lot quicker as well. And as you've just seen there, the Le Monarque paired with the Commemoration, just absolutely rinsing. On top of that, you've got your tether, your Mobius, to get rid of them champions super quick. And this is how easy it is. These wyverns, they usually put fear into people's eyes, not with this build, because this build just absolutely destroys them. The Le Monarque, he doesn't get anywhere near the door. By the time he's halfway there, he's dead, and that's just using the Le Monarque and the Gryfalcons. And then another little tip I wanted to show you here, these wyverns actually finishable, about 40% health. As you can see there, he's got no finisher above him, but just a little tip, you can actually finish these while they're about 40% health. It doesn't tell you can, but you can do it, trust me. So with the Gryfalcons, the 35% damage increase, I'm also running Font of Might to get 25% extra damage, and I'm doing that using Reaping Wellmaker. Every time I dodge and get a kill, I'm going to spawn a Void Elemental Well, and I'm going to stack that Font of Might as well, 25% as long as you pick that well up, which all stacks with the Gryfalcons. And look at that Vandal didn't want none of it. He was that scared of this build, he thought, bollocks to this, I'm jumping off, ta-ra, and he jumped off and did one. He's that scared of this build, it's that good. So back to a bit of gameplay, and you're going to see how easy it is now again. You'll always see me coming in and out my invisibility, keeping that Gryfalcons up about 90% of the time. The way I've got this build set up, I will leave a dim link and a build card right at the end. And I just want to say as well, for trash mobs, not just against champions and bosses, it just really, like these pesky snipers here, it's just one bagging them every single time, and you usually get double, triple kills if you get that poison procced in a group of enemies. So the full build itself just makes this GM Really easy, really simple. You don't have to speed run it, you can just chill and do it in 25 minutes, something like that. Like I said, it's not a speed farming sort of strat, it's just a simple easy strat, and on top of that, tether as well, that absolutely destroys. You get that super back quite a lot with this build as well. I did feel a little bit guilty doing another Gryfalcons, because I've done quite a few Gryfalcons on this channel, but it's just too good not to do for this GM, with it being void burn. And I'll also leave a link to a Warlock build as well. The Titan builds, you could pretty much run anything you want, even the Storm Court, the Storm Grenade Titan, that's a really good setup as well. But I will leave another Warlock build that I did run as well with Verity's Brow. I'll leave a link for that as well. Stay tuned, I'll show you my build card. As always, I really appreciate you watching. If you like the video, give us a thumbs up, maybe consider subscribing. I do post regular Destiny content, including builds. But just to finish off, again, appreciate you watching. I will leave a dim link in the video description, and I'll also drop a link for my Warlock build that I ran as well. Thanks for watching, have a good day.